Welcome to TopWise. Today, we'll delve deep into the fascinating world of human psychology. Have you ever wondered why we behave the way we do? Why do we remember some things better than others, conform to social norms, or seek social connections? Join us as we explore 14 incredible psychological facts about human behavior that will change your thoughts about yourself and the world around you. From the power of emotions to the influence of social bonding and goal-directed behavior, we'll uncover the secrets behind some of our most fundamental human tendencies. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to discover some mind-blowing facts about what makes us tick. Number 1. People are more likely to remember information that is presented at the beginning and end of a sequence. The primacy and recency effects explain that people tend to remember the first and last items in a series more accurately than the middle items. The first item is remembered due to the individual's ability to pay attention, and the second because it has been recently heard. It is essential to take advantage of this psychological phenomenon when presenting important information or when creating presentations that must be memorable. One can use the primacy effect to capture the audience's attention at the beginning of a presentation or to introduce key concepts, while the recency effect can be used to summarize the information or provide a call to action at the end. Number 2. People tend to conform to the behavior of those around them in order to fit in and be accepted. This is known as the social conformity effect. The desire to belong and be accepted by others is a powerful motivation for human behavior, and conformity is one way that individuals can achieve this. Conformity can occur in various forms, including the adoption of clothing styles, speech patterns, or even political views. While social conformity can be beneficial in promoting social harmony and cooperation, it can also lead to negative outcomes, such as groupthink and the suppression of independent thought. As such, it is important to balance the need for social conformity with the need for critical thinking and independent decision-making. Number 3. People have a natural tendency to assign human characteristics to objects or animals, which is known as anthropomorphism. This can occur when individuals attribute emotions, intentions, or personalities to non-human entities, such as pets or even inanimate objects. Anthropomorphism can serve various functions, such as providing comfort and companionship to individuals who may be lonely or in need of social support. However, it can also lead to unrealistic expectations and misunderstandings of these entities, as they are not capable of human cognition or behavior. As such, it is important to recognize the limits of anthropomorphism and to engage in realistic expectations and interactions with non-human entities. Number 4. People are more likely to act aggressively when they are in a bad mood or have been provoked. This is due to a combination of factors including heightened emotional arousal, decreased self-control, and a tendency to attribute negative intentions to others. When individuals experience negative emotions, such as anger or frustration, they may be more likely to engage in aggressive behavior as a means of coping or expressing their emotions. Similarly, when individuals feel provoked or threatened, they may interpret the situation as an attack on their self-esteem or status, leading them to respond aggressively in defense. It is important to recognize the role of emotions in shaping behavior and to engage in strategies to manage and regulate them effectively. Number 5. People have a tendency to overestimate the importance of their own opinions and abilities, which is known as the overconfidence effect. This can occur in various domains, including academic, professional, and social settings. When individuals overestimate their abilities, they may engage in behaviors that are risky or inappropriate, leading to negative outcomes. The overconfidence effect can also lead to a lack of willingness to seek feedback or consider alternative perspectives, which can hinder personal growth and development. It is important to recognize the limits of one's own knowledge and abilities and to engage in strategies, such as seeking feedback and learning from mistakes, to promote accurate self-assessment and growth. Number 6. People are more likely to remember negative experiences than positive ones, which is known as the negativity bias. This psychological phenomenon can be attributed to our evolutionary history, as humans had to be more attuned to negative stimuli in order to survive in a dangerous and unpredictable environment. As a result, negative events tend to have a stronger impact on our emotions and memory compared to positive events. The negativity bias can have both positive and negative effects on our behavior. On one hand, it can help us avoid potentially dangerous or harmful situations. On the other hand, it can lead to heightened anxiety, stress, and a tendency to focus on negative events. It is important to recognize the negativity bias and engage in strategies to counterbalance it, such as cultivating positive emotions and experiences. Number 7. People have a natural tendency to seek out information and opinions that confirm their pre-existing beliefs, which is known as confirmation bias. This can occur in various domains, including political, social, and scientific contexts. When individuals encounter information that contradicts their beliefs, they may be more likely to reject or ignore it in order to maintain consistency with their existing views. Confirmation bias can lead to a lack of open-mindedness and a tendency to dismiss alternative perspectives, which can hinder personal growth and development. It is important to recognize the role of confirmation bias in shaping our beliefs and engage in strategies to challenge our assumptions and seek out diverse perspectives. Number 8. People have a natural tendency to conform to gender norms and stereotypes, which can influence their behavior and self-perception. Gender norms are societal expectations regarding how individuals should behave based on their perceived gender. These norms can be both explicit and implicit, and they can shape a wide range of behaviors, from clothing choices to career aspirations. Gender stereotypes, on the other hand, are cognitive beliefs about the traits and characteristics that are associated with a particular gender. These stereotypes can influence how individuals are perceived and treated by others, as well as how they perceive themselves. It is important to recognize the role of gender norms and stereotypes in shaping behavior and to challenge these norms when they promote inequality or limit individual potential. Number 9. People have a natural tendency to conform to social roles, which can influence their behavior and attitudes. Social roles are the expected behaviors and attitudes associated with particular positions or statuses within a group or society. These roles can be explicit, such as job titles, or implicit, such as gender or racial roles. When individuals occupy a particular social role, they may conform to the behaviors and attitudes associated with that role in order to fit in and be accepted. This can lead to a lack of individuality and independent thought, as well as a tendency to discriminate against those who do not conform to these roles. It is important to recognize the influence of social roles on behavior and to engage in strategies to challenge these roles when they promote inequality or limit individual potential. Number 10. People have a natural tendency to conform to the expectations of others, which is known as social conformity. This can occur in various contexts, including group settings, social interactions, and cultural norms. When individuals conform to the expectations of others, they may do so in order to fit in, avoid conflict, or gain social approval. Social conformity can have both positive and negative effects on behavior. On one hand, it can promote social harmony and cooperation. On the other hand, it can lead to a lack of independent thought and a tendency to go along with groupthink, even if it is harmful or unethical. It is important to recognize the role of social conformity in shaping behavior and to engage in strategies to challenge it when necessary, such as by promoting individualism and critical thinking. Number 11. People have a natural tendency to be influenced by the behavior of others, which is known as social influence. This can occur in various contexts, including group settings, social interactions, and media exposure. Social influence can take many forms, including conformity, obedience, persuasion, and social comparison. When individuals are influenced by others, they may do so in order to gain social approval, avoid conflict, or gain information about the world. Social influence can have both positive and negative effects on behavior. On one hand, it can promote social harmony and cooperation. On the other hand, it can lead to a lack of independent thought and a tendency to go along with groupthink or harmful behaviors. It is important to recognize the role of social influence in shaping behavior and to engage in strategies to resist harmful influences and promote positive ones. Number 12. People have a natural tendency to be influenced by their emotions, which can impact their behavior and decision-making. Emotions are complex psychological and physiological responses to internal and external stimuli, and they can range from simple feelings such as happiness or sadness to more complex emotional states such as love or anger. Emotions can influence behavior in a variety of ways, such as by motivating action, influencing decision-making, and affecting social interactions. The impact of emotions on behavior can be both positive and negative. On one hand, emotions can help individuals navigate complex social situations and make important decisions. On the other hand, Emotions can lead to impulsive or irrational behavior, or they can be manipulated by others for harmful purposes. It is important to recognize the role of emotions in shaping behavior and to engage in strategies to regulate and manage them effectively. Number 13. People have a natural tendency to seek out and form social connections, which is known as social bonding. Social bonding can occur in various contexts, including family, friendship, romantic relationships, and community groups. When individuals form social bonds, they are able to gain emotional support, share experiences, and engage in reciprocal social interactions. Social bonding is important for overall well-being, as it can promote feelings of belonging, reduce stress, and improve mental health. However, social bonding can also have negative consequences, such as when it leads to the exclusion of others or promotes harmful behaviors within a group. It is important to recognize the role of social bonding in shaping behavior and to engage in strategies to promote positive social connections and reduce the negative effects of social exclusion. Number 14. People have a natural tendency to seek out and pursue goals and aspirations, which is known as goal-directed behavior. Goal-directed behavior can be influenced by a variety of factors, including personal values, cultural expectations, and social norms. When individuals pursue goals, they may do so in order to achieve personal satisfaction, gain social approval, or attain material success. Goal-directed behavior can have both positive and negative effects on behavior. On one hand, it can promote motivation, perseverance, and achievement. On the other hand, it can lead to a narrow focus on specific goals and a disregard for the well-being of others or broader societal concerns. It is important to recognize the role of goal-directed behavior in shaping behavior and to engage in strategies to promote ethical and socially responsible goal pursuit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell button to be notified when we upload new videos.